I'm Coach Sturdy, the head football coach here at Mid-American Nazarene. We had a good camp, didn't have a lot of injuries, which was great, so felt really good about that. And we got a really young football team, so giving all those young guys a lot of reps was a key for us moving forward. But we're still young, but we're building depth. We got a lot more depth than we did a year ago, just because we've increased our roster size and we got a good group of young players that we signed. Yeah, we had a good day. Again, no injuries, which is always the number one thing when you come out of a scrimmage. So I was very pleased with that. But we got to look at a lot of kids. Got a chance to play a lot of the young players, put them in that situation for the first time. Ran it a lot like a game. So just getting all those things ironed out as far as special teams and substitutions, and had officials there. So a lot of that stuff that you like to get practice, you like to go over before heading into that first game, we were able to accomplish. So I was very pleased with the outcome. Just like every other game in this league, but it's a big challenge. Obviously, we're playing a great opponent, one of the top programs in America, year in and year out. So that's always a challenge. But we're excited about a night game on Thursday. I think it's a great opportunity for both programs to really get our name out there and be in a situation where you should get a good crowd and get a lot of people and a lot of interest in the football game. So I think it's a great opportunity for not only our conference but any schools that have a chance to do something like that. I think it's a great idea that we're able to do that. Yeah, last year we ended up playing like 11 freshmen, redshirt freshmen on offense. So offensively, in the O-line we have, Brandon Watson and Chris Salgado and Devontae Lewis are all seniors that are back. Robert Hernandez played a lot of football a year ago, have to replace the guard spot from a year ago, but I think those kids have all gelled and taken some big steps moving forward. Jackson Shirley's back for his sophomore year at tight end. Daniel Eichenberger is the other one that played a lot last year as a freshman. Our quarterback Levi Taylor was a freshman a year ago. Didn't get to play a whole bunch of games, but he got enough to get his feet wet, so he's back as a sophomore. Arnold Adams, the inside slot receiver, again played his first year a year ago, so he's a sophomore. He's back. And Javante Martin's back. Didn't really play a whole lot as a freshman, maybe appeared in 3 or 4 games. So he's really kind of a sophomore, heading back into his junior year now. But all those kids played a lot of football. New system. We didn't put our offense, defense, special teams in until last August when it was the first time we even had a chance to work with our players. So, I think it'll obviously pay big dividends for us that we played all those young guys on offense. In the kicking game, Pablo's back, had a great year last year. I felt very consistent. I think he's a very talented player. I'm expecting big things out of him. And then, defensively, we got a good starting point up front with Denzel Mena and Jalen McQueen and Ty Shaw, Jimmy, and then Jimmy Parison, and then Huerta's back at linebacker. Phil White played a lot of football at linebacker. Justice Jardine played a lot of football at linebacker. In the back end, David Haney at corner, and KJ Littlejohn. Both those guys played a lot. Guerrero's back at safety. So we got a lot of kids that played a lot of football. But we got our issue, we got to build depth. We brought in a big freshman class. We're going to play a lot of young kids. We're excited about that. But as every coach would tell you, there's growing pains with that too. But they're exciting growing pains because these kids are, we can invest in them. They're the future, and it's always good to, start building it that way. So we were very encouraged with this group of young kids, the freshman class, and we'll be young, but again, we've taken the stance that this is how we want to run our program, and giving these kids these opportunities, they're going to grow up at some point, and going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, expectation-wise, we want to be consistently competitive in everything that we do. I think, we stay healthy. I think we can put a great football team on the field and have an opportunity to continue to get better each and every week. Obviously, there's some great programs in this conference. We want to be able to line up with the best and put ourselves in a situation to be competitive and consistently be competitive. So that's the big, excuse me, that's the big thing for me is with this football team is consistency and consistently doing things at a high level. And, if you can do that, I think you're going to put together some wins. How far that'll take us, that's yet to be determined. But really, it's just, again, continuing to grow and get better throughout the year. I think we should do that because of our youth. I think we'll just keep getting better and better. And then it comes down to consistent performance week in and week out. And if we can do that, I think we can line up and be competitive with all the teams in this league.